Hi there, connecting. I'm having some technical difficulties today and some tongue-tied difficulties today. Today is day 57 of our Supersize Your Business Annual Challenge. We're talking about confidence all this month. We're almost to the end of the month. So today's 27th, so today and tomorrow, and then we'll switch gears to something else, which I'm not going to tell you yet what we're talking about next month. Today, we're going to share the E for our super process, our super framework, and that stands for execute. But let's talk about confident visibility first. Let's talk about our confidence topic today. It's all about being seen. I don't know about you. Some days I want to be seen, and other days I just want to crawl under a rock and hide. But I show up. Why? Because I made a commitment to myself that I was going to show up. Now, we're talking about how visible are you? How afraid are you to show up and be seen? How afraid are you, and we talked about it earlier this month, to speak up in different situations and in different meetings and things. I'm kind of to the point and to the age where if I'm there for a reason. And so if I have an opinion or a thought or a belief about something or some input to the project, for example, I'm going to speak up. I'm going to politely wait my turn and raise my hand. Maybe sometimes I just horn right in. That's my last name for a lot of years. But I'm going to speak up. I'm going to be visible, and I'm going to be seen. And any little inkling of self-consciousness or not being want to be seen or fear, I've long since taken action to get myself out of that mode. Now, there are areas of my life where I still am very resistant to being seen. And there are areas that I'm in a group about getting everything that we want, creating the life that we want on the school platform. And so I actually am working on that personally every single day because I believe that we are our own best project in personal development exercise, whether we're in business or not. We need to be self-aware and be continually trying to be and striving to be the best possible version of ourselves. So whenever we come up against a fear, it's just us bumping up against the edge of our comfort zone. How do we get through something that is uncomfortable for us? By actually doing the thing. Then we realize if we do it, it doesn't kill us, it makes us stronger, and then we'll do it again and again and again until we master it and become really, really good at it. At first, in corporate America, my first job out of college, I was probably more likely to speak up than several of my peers, but it was also a challenge for me, especially in these big manager meetings. Those were scary. Why? Because there were presidents and vice presidents and general managers and people at all different levels in that organization. And I was just a little new hire. So ask yourself, what am I afraid of? Why am I afraid to be seen? Because if we're not willing to step up and be seen, the people that we're here to help and interact with and whose lives we're here to change won't be able to find us. If they can't find us, guess what? They'll find somebody else, because everybody's got needs and desires and things that they want. And so they're going to gravitate to the people that they see that can solve that problem for them the quickest, the easiest, the least painfully, etc. So ask yourself, who needs what it is that you have to offer, what your business has to offer, and then what is it and how is it that you can be seen in front of groups of those people? I'm going to say in front of groups of those people because that is the fastest, easiest way to scale. There are podcasts nowadays. Guess what? A lot of times on podcasts, it's not video, it's just your voice. There are all kinds of platforms now, YouTube, Loom, video streaming platforms. I've been on StreamYard for, 8 years, 9 years, however long they've been around, etc. And I don't do much on StreamYard anymore. I use it for different projects and things that I'm building, or if I want to go live on YouTube. But usually I just share my video from Facebook Live to YouTube, and that knocks out doing everything in one place, one time a day, one take. All right, so let's talk about John and the execute step of our super process. E stands for execute. What are we executing? We're executing on the plan that we made up yesterday, or that we came up with yesterday. We came up with our plan for our path to closing the gap between where we are and where we want to be. And I'm going to challenge you right now. We've talked about it. This is the third time this month. Being seen, being heard, being visible, and being confident in doing that. If you are having anything that's holding you back in that area, I personally challenge you today to do something about it, to make this execute step and to make this the thing that you apply our super process to, because it will give you the biggest impact for your effort of anything else you can possibly do. And any other skill that you can possibly go about developing in yourself. Confidence is foundational to everything that we do. The more we believe in ourselves, the more other people believe in us. Guess what? If we don't believe in ourselves, nobody's going to believe in us, no matter how well we show up, no matter how well we speak, no matter how well we deliver a message, because it won't be coming from our heart, from us, from our soul, from our true essence. So what's John doing to execute his plan? John, I'm going to read it right off for you, because I asked people to submit their things so that I could share them. They submitted and then gave me permission to share them. So every month I'll share somebody different story, 2 different people's story, one for Supersize You and one for Supersize Your Business. So John, execute with intention. Weekly, he's having executive coaching sessions and he's implementing 1 confidence practice each week. Monthly, he's submitting 1 thought leadership piece or accepting 1 speaking opportunity. When making decisions, he's using a decision framework, setting deadlines, deciding, and then moving forward. He's just getting over the slow, painful decision-making processes that he was using, and he's replaced them with some of the tools that I've shared with him that are really, really quick and easy to make decisions. After a win, he's going to document and celebrate it with the team publicly. Quarterly, he's going to present at industry events or investor meetings. Daily, part of his morning routine is to review his vision, affirm his leadership capabilities, and just spend a couple of minutes in silent meditation. And then bi-weekly, he is in a CEO peer group, and they get together and they have a meeting and help one another out, coach one another, help one another with whatever area they need. And confidence and being in a group like that automatically gives him more confidence. All right, any questions about this? Hit me up and ask. Otherwise, share the one thing you're going to do this week to be confidently visible so that we can hold you accountable and cheer you on for actually doing what you say you're going to do. All right, have an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.